Alright, so we are looking at Algebra 1 FSA Review Number 15. Alright, so we're looking at arithmetic and geometric sequences. So the way that I remember the difference between arithmetic and geometric, so arithmetic is arithmetic, and arithmetic is considered addition and subtraction. So geometric, when you start thinking of area and surface area and volume, you're always multiplying and dividing. So if you can kind of remember those, then you can remember the difference between an arithmetic and a geometric sequence. Alright, so the first one, it says to write an explicit formula to represent 3, 5, 7, 9. So first thing I have to do is find the common difference. So my common difference here is equal to a positive 2 because I'm adding 2 each time. So once I figure that out, I can just go ahead and write my recursive form, or excuse me, explicit. So a sub n, so my first term is 3, plus I've got n minus 1, which means the next term, times 2. So in a recursive formula, the one thing with a recursive formula is it isn't always the most common sense formula. So first thing you're going to do with the recursive is write your first term, which is 3, then write the formula to find your next term, but you're not going to be given but you're assuming that you're given the previous term. Alright, so similarly with geometric sequences, an explicit formula, you have your first term times your rate raised to the n minus 1. And same thing with the recursive, you define your first term, and then you just write some term times your rate. So looking at my explicit formula to represent 3, 6, 12, 24. So my common rate is multiplying by 2. Now, if it was a decreasing, you would write your rate as a fraction. So my formula will be a sub n is equal to my first term, which is 3, and then I'm going to put 2 in parentheses raised to the n minus 1. So then for my recursive, my first term is 3, and then to find my next term, I'm going to write a sub n minus 1 times 2.